That's odd. Oh, there you are. Hi, Carol. I noticed there was a thumbs up, but I didn't notice any people in the room yet, so I thought, poltergeist. Hi, Myra. How are you? Hi. How are you, Tank? And hi, Sandra. Ida. Hi. I'll wait till there are a few more people in here before I get started tonight. Oh, thanks a lot. Thank you. I'm just wearing a little brighter lipstick today, and I do have my eye makeup done. By the way, the other day I mentioned, oh, okay, okay. The other day, hi, Shar. I mentioned the other day that the eye makeup that I had done that day in the blues, sort of bluish green. I think I said it was Wanderlust, and I think, in fact, it was not. It was Temptress. Also, both Profusion palettes, but that's what it is. Hi, hi. I forgot to tell you probably the most important thing that happened yesterday. Well, hello there. And probably the worst thing that happened to me yesterday. And it just totally slipped my mind until I got up this morning and I could barely walk. Hi, sis. I had gone to the supermarket yesterday. I had to pick up some food. And I really was aching a lot because I had gone to, hi, Sandy. Hi, how are you? Hi, Lauren. Hi, Denise. My leg was killing me because I had gone to physical therapy, and he keeps manipulating the leg and stretching it, and it really hurts. And as I say, I'm not sure if it's because of that or the weather, barometric pressure change, combination thereof, or something else entirely. Whatever it is, though, I sort of did what I needed to do. And then I finally got to the point, hi, Kathy, finally got to the point where I was ready to get online. So I went to get online, and I was standing there thinking, oh, please just hurry up with the person who's there and let me get out of here, when all of a sudden the woman behind me came crashing into my bad leg with her shopping cart. She was coming onto the line, and instead of stopping, she just rammed right into my bad foot, ankle. I didn't. I did not, Sandy. And I just, it was horrible. It was really horrible. I couldn't believe it. Hi, is that Alita? I just could not believe it. I deck her? I have to tell you, the temptation was to deck her, and she really wasn't. Oh, okay. Welcome, Alita. I just couldn't. She didn't even say it was terrifying, and I was sort of moaning, and she looked at me as if I was making a big deal out of nothing. And I turned around and looked at her as I took my cane out of the cart. Exactly. And she, at that point, said to me, I'm sorry. And I wanted to say, you have to be an idiot. Where were you planning to go? It really hurt. It really hurt. I mean, thank God, in a way, when I think about it afterwards, she hit me in the back of my ankle. The back of my ankle is not where the... No, it was not. It was not. It was somebody probably of middle age. It was just... I thought, please, dear God, don't let anything happen to make it worse. it did, when she hit me, it sort of, it pushed, it pushed my leg forward a little bit, which sort of jostled the whole leg. And I thought, this is not possible. This is not. Now, why didn't I have you with me, Sandy, so I could have thought of that? I know. It was just awful. It was really awful. I just could not believe it. I mean, the woman was an idiot, and it didn't even bother her until as I say, I took my cane out because I needed to lean on it, and then I turned around, and at that point only did she acknowledge it and say, "I'm sorry." I would have loved to let her. I wanted to tell her she was an idiot. I know. I know. Actually, Linda says to me very often, if it weren't for bad luck, you'd have no luck at all. I know. I know. By the way, I shouldn't even say this because I'm not sure exactly which day, but it looks like Linda will be coming over very shortly, one of these days, very shortly, for me to do that makeup on her. So that should be kind of fun. I'm also gearing up to do the potato soup video because I bought all of the fixings for that. And I that anybody who had tried it might have liked it so far, the last soup, so that was good. What year what? Oh, thanks, Alita. Yes, I'm really looking forward to that with Linda. That is definitely going to be fun. I know. Exactly. I mean, it was like, what year for Linda? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's gonna be fun to do. And I told Linda, I said, I really think everybody is going to get a kick out of that video. I think that should be a lot of fun. I'm also thinking of doing the video that so many of my friends have done now about the, what is it, honesty in YouTubers, or I forgot what that challenge is called, the one that you did, Sheila, and I saw Cindy did it. I wasn't planning on doing it live. I don't know if it would work live doing the makeup because it would be, unless I do it live during the afternoon. The truthful YouTuber thing, yeah, I was thinking of doing that. Melissa did it. I did see that. Yeah, the truth video. Yeah. So I think you're waiting for Ivanka. Is that what I saw? Oops. You're waiting for Ivanka. Okay. So, Linda has a good sense of humor. She does. Oh, to do Melania. Oh, yes. No, no, no. Yeah, I definitely want to try that look. I'm a little concerned about it because I think you may think I'm better at this than I think I am. So I'm not sure that I can accomplish that, but I'll give it the good old college try. I think, yes, Melissa's such a sweetheart. She really is. She's just, she's open, she's honest. I was very surprised when she said she had never gotten any products sent to her. So I thought that was interesting because so many, I know. Yeah, we could not mention that because I'm sure that she will have forgotten about that by now. So yeah, I was really surprised, and she's such a lovely and classy woman. Missy doesn't accept. Oh, Melissa, is that what she calls herself, Missy? Um, Or are you talking about the other Missy? Oh, you call her Missy. Okay. Um, yeah, I mean, that woman does not age. Do you notice that? I don't know. The rest of us, I'm not so sure, but she does not age. Um, I'm working on something. Her grandkids and Sheila. Yeah, that when she was talking about her grandkids and that people had made nasty comments, I could not believe that. I really could not. I think that people have no couth whatsoever. Hi, Simone. I know. Isn't that awful? To have her walking around looking like she's 40 years old? Wouldn't that be nice, though? Yeah, but it is what it is, they say. That's really funny. In this light, I'm noticing that believe it or not, I put blue under my eyes and it looks green to me in this light. So that is kind of funny. I know, it's amazing. It really is. And she's just such a charmer. I mean, yeah, I do too. I really like working with color. I love playing with color. I love playing with color in every aspect of my life. Uh, that is not fun. That is definitely not fun. Um, really? No, I haven't watched her on Instagram. I'm just getting started with Instagram. I mean, truly sticking my toe in. Does it really? Yeah, I'll have to try to start to watch it more. I did notice that Monica does a lot of little videos on Instagram. Um, I'm not even sure I would know how to do that. I've just put a couple of little things on there, and you're not on Instagram. Yeah, I really, again, it's just too much. There are too many different places to be, really. Yeah, I'm going to try to be on there more. Oh, so when they're doing those videos, are those lives on Instagram? You don't know how to get onto Instagram? I think there's an app. You just get the app and you sign in. That's it. To do that, and I just, oh, not live. Okay, I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was live. I don't know. Oh, they are live. They stay up. What? Oh, you said they stay up for 24 hours. I thought you meant the people, not the lives. Oh, so it stays up for 24 hours and then what? It just disintegrates like on Mission Impossible when they said it would self-destruct? Never watched Monica? Yes, exactly. It's Monica McGillicuddy. Is Melissa an artist? Is she? Oh, Insta stories. Oh, yes. I have seen the thing that's called stories. Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, I wonder if I'm not following Melissa. That is possible. Yeah, it's possible I'm not following her because I don't remember seeing anything of hers. I have seen Monica's. I've seen you. I have seen, who else? I've seen Ranelyn on there. I have seen, who else do I see on there? I can't think. But yeah, I'm going to have to check and see who I'm following. I think also they are, oh, by the way, I was going to say they're unsubscribing people because Marta told me that she had been subscribed to me, and then she noticed that she was unsubscribed, so she subscribed again. So I guess they do that sometimes. By the way, I was shocked today. Listen, my channel grows like grass grows, slowly. So I noticed today, because of a conversation that I was having, and it had come up about subscribers. Are you ready for this, folks? Yes, you have to try Instagram. Do you see the number on top? Does it show up? Oh, oh shoot. The light is not, oh well, 1806. That's not a lot. You can't get into it because you just don't get it or enjoy it, or you can't get into it. So it was very surprising to actually get over the 1800 mark, so that was kind of nice. Yeah, I think it's really lovely. I think we tend to run, what, don't we usually run between 50 and 60 some odd? I think what is probably difficult for me with these in terms of relevance on YouTube is that I don't get many comments afterwards, and I think that interaction is what they count to a great degree, and I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of have a feeling. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can just spend so much time. What? It shows what your last check was. I don't know what that means. You don't like the interface? Yeah, I don't know how it works. I feel awkward on it. What is that other thing? It just shows what your last check from YouTube was? $5,000 for the month? Who made $5,000 for the month? Surely it was not I. Where does it show you what you... I have no idea, Myra. I have no idea. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, okay. Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, because it would be more like $1.50. But you did. You absolutely did get me. So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it is what it is. I am in the process of, I'm planning to create something. So I'm going to just leave that thought with you for right now and not go into it any further. I'll leave it as a cliffhanger for the moment. But I am planning something, so we'll see how it plays out. And I think it'll be something fun, possibly. And we will take it from there. I did hear from David this morning, and that was lovely. He's working on a few things. Oh. The live, wow. The live chat, you know, it's a funny thing. I think this live chat is such a mixed bag for people. Give you a hint. I mean, you may not even be interested in it. It may turn out to be a great big nothing. Well, I think you deserve it. You deserve to be teased. Okay. No, I don't want to say anything. I want it to be a surprise. No, I'm going to leave it alone. Hi, Dolores. So, yeah, I think I have so much catching up to do. I know, aren't I bad? Aren't I really bad? You know, it really could be one of those things that when I do share it, you'll go, oh yeah, or that's it, who cares? So you've been up for 15 hours. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, do go get some good sleep and have happy dreams. Toenail trimming. Yeah, toenail. That would be a really neat. I should really create some kind of a tool whereby you could trim your toenails from up here, because I can't reach. I can't reach anywhere near there. Light snow and ice. Well, that doesn't seem so terrible. Although ice, especially ice, in a place where they're not used to dealing with it, I guess can be really treacherous. Here, I mean, we really got lucky this past weekend. I don't know what's going to happen from here. A Dremel sander on a stick. Yeah, that would be neat. I also, there's got to be a way to put that stupid stocking on when I have to get it. Yeah, I've actually had some really great ideas. I have to tell you, I had an idea for the Squatty Potty before it came out, but I didn't realize I had the idea until the Squatty Potty came out, because I realized at one point I had a one-step stool in my bathroom for some reason, and I used it at one point, and wow, that was really incredible. So I should have known that I had a really good idea. Oops, you heard Medicare will pay. Oh yes, Medicare does pay once every 2 months, I believe. I went to the podiatrist, I think it's about a month ago now, and I went first time in my life, but I have an appointment scheduled already. We made it for 2 months from the last one. So I'm hoping after a couple of times that I go, that it will be a lot easier for me to deal with it. And if I only get to the point where I can actually stretch all the way down to my toes, that will be a gift. It's really hard. It hurts me a lot in my knee. I get a lot of that, whatchamacallit pain, the nerve pain in my knee. I had a visit today, finally, from the Catholic Charities. I called them the first time before I went back in the hospital with the MRSA infection, but because I didn't come straight home, unbeknownst to me at the time, I wound up calling them again when I did get home, and that was on September 15th. Well, they finally came to see me today. October, November, December, January. 4 months to have a caseworker come and talk to me. She was a lovely woman, though. She really was. She went over a lot of stuff with me. She did that I was entitled to Meals on Wheels. She said the most they do is 10 meals a week. So I guess it's 2 meals a day for 5 days. And they're all frozen. They don't do fresh meals. She said they give you, in addition to the meal, and she said sometimes it'll be meat or chicken or fish with vegetables. They'll give you bread, milk, and juice. So I'm going to try it and see how it goes. And she said, how many meals do you want to start with? Well, I had no idea. So I said to her, let's start with the 10, and I can always take less if I'm not using it. So we'll see. She also told me I might be entitled to some other help. So that was really good. And oh, some really nice people. She was telling me that I probably would be entitled to a helper, maybe, I don't know if she said once or twice a month, to come in and help with some of the things, maybe in the house, a few things. And maybe even to help do the laundry. And I could get some help. I know, I know. And it could take another couple of weeks to get started. He used to deliver them. Aw, that's great. You have to be home for the delivery. I know that. They said that they would call. She told me deliveries here are Tuesday and Friday. You have to get up at 3:30? 6 a.m. appointment. Sheila, I'll touch base with you in the morning. Good luck and fingers crossed. And toes. 3:30 in the morning. Oh, good Lord. So, what else did she say that I might be? Oh, she said I might be also entitled to they have volunteers apparently. Horrible rain. Swell. Oh, the family doc. He starts at 6 a.m. Good grief. OMG. I cannot believe it. Okay. What else did she tell me? Oh, I might be entitled to, what was the other? Someone to get my shopping for me. She said what they do, I gather they use developmentally disabled people. They have maybe 3 or 4 of them go to the store, and they go with somebody and they get to pick out the food and they bring it to you. So there is, I think, oh, she also mentioned something called Epic. She said it's a way to help with the cost of medication, should it come to that. I don't know what I'll qualify for. I really don't know. She wasn't sure. She said she would have these other people call me. But she felt that I certainly might qualify for some of those things. So that was kind of good to hear. So I was happy to hear it. I think I also might have made another, yeah, I think I should. I really should. I think I might have made another decision about my physical therapy because I was in so much pain again this time that I may take a week off from physical therapy. I think after I have an appointment Friday and I'll go on Friday, but I may just not go for a week. The pain, and again, it may have nothing to do with that. Maybe it has to do with her hitting into my leg, and maybe it has to do with the barometric pressure changes with all the crazy weather that's been coming up and down the coast. So I don't know, but I'm not sure. Is she promising she did paperwork today for the part that she handles. She told me she needed to get some more paperwork from me, I guess, to make sure that I qualify for the other stuff. So, we'll see. We'll see. But it was nice to know, finally, that there might be some kind of help altogether. So, I don't know. I don't plan to stop my physical therapy, but I may take a week off because I just need to know that the pain that I'm feeling, it's harder for me to get around than it was before I did it. I could walk a little farther. I could walk with a lot less pain. And I am as stiff as a board when I get up. I have to wait a couple of minutes and kind of stabilize myself before I start walking. And I'm back to walking with the cane again in the house, which I had stopped. So I need to know what's going on with this and what's causing what. So I think I haven't made my decision totally, But I will go on Friday and I will talk with him about it and see what, yeah, I am going to talk to him about it. I mean, he keeps telling me that it is a balance. You know, they don't want to make it worse. The lymphedema people, I'm going to get in touch with somebody, but I don't want to just go to somebody without investigating. I need to get reviews on some of these people to decide who to go to. It could be irritating, and he said, and it does that. He said because they're working the areas. Really, yeah. It's just, and I've heard from some people that it has created problems for them. I didn't have this issue when I was working with the guy at the rehab. He was wonderful. He really was. He worked my muscles, and it was a good workout, but I was never in pain. As a matter of fact, when he would work into the muscle, the pain would go away. I mean, he was just so good. I just wish he did it on an outpatient basis, but he doesn't. He just works there. So it is what it is. Well, hi, Kay. Well, welcome to the chat. I'm so happy that you decided to speak up. That I wanted to talk about that. Yeah, I will check on the Westbury place. I will. Wait, let me see. Yeah, yeah. I thought it might have been. I only get a finite number of treatments anyway, so whether it gets extended another week or two, I don't think should make a difference. But we'll see. What I wanted to say, and I'm so glad that Kay decided to speak and join in the conversation, because I think sometimes people who are not generally in the conversation might feel a little reluctant to join in it. You're in Chattanooga? How's the weather in Chattanooga? I think a lot of people who lurk in these and don't talk don't do it because they feel a little reticent or a little uncomfortable to be getting in the middle of this bond that these women have. But the way everybody bonds, it's cold and rainy. It seems to be a lot of the country like that. But I think a lot of people feel uncomfortable doing it until they get into it. And I would love more of you who watch to do that if you're so inclined. You certainly don't have to. But if you are so inclined, then I certainly welcome it. I think it would be wonderful. No, it's not. Oh, no, no, no. See, and that's my fear. Everybody thinks that it's a tight group, but it's only a tight group because those were the people who chose to start talking. There's no way that we can know who you are. And if you want to talk, if you don't start to talk, I really would love to have all of you join in. Yeah, everybody should just jump in. This this group of people is really just so nice. Um, exactly. And we are welcoming to everybody who comes in. But again, we just need to know that you're here. And it's a lot more fun when everybody's involved. Yo, we drink. Yes, you know that we're nuts. That is true. Yeah, that's what makes it such a fun group. It really is. It really is. Yeah. Um, yeah. Except me. I make soup. The potato soup is going to be really good, I think. Yeah, and I think that's really true because I think so often, especially anybody who is either alone at night or if they have a significant other who goes to sleep early or who travels or whatever the situation might be, that they're not available in the evening, sometimes it can get lonely. So I love that, Kathy. That's great. I really love that. Can I steal that line? I heard from Linda today. Linda said to me, so when do you want me to come over? In the $700 blender. Right. No, actually, the blender, mine, I had gotten mine on sale for $359, $379, something like that. And the one that they had the other day as the TSV on QVC was $279. So that was really a good buy. So yeah, the blender is definitely good though. So I'm gonna do my my potato soup. Now I had to buy bacon. I haven't cooked bacon in years. Years. You went to an Elvis concert in Tennessee? Oh, that must have been really fun. That must have really been. I would imagine it had to be really exciting. It really is such a small world. You know, that whole thing about 6 degrees of separation is really true. Back to the blender. You need a good tweezer. Tom Jones was. He could really stir things up. You hear little paws? Where are the little paws? Oh, my neck again. Oh, here we go, ladies. Elvis was supposed to marry you, but Priscilla beat you. You got a sample of the Tatcha eye primer? Like silk, yes. Yeah, I have that eye primer. Oh, no, I don't have the eye primer. I have the eye serum. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, yeah, the eye primer sounds like it would be something good. Anything that's like silk, I love. That eye concealer highlighter thing, also from the Mirror Nest that you use under your eyes, is very silky feeling as well. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's really, really funny. Both of those comments are funny. Yeah. So do you think that the bulge was natural, or do you think it was one of those things like putting a sock in it? Did you ever see the episode the episodes of Vanderpump Rules where they did the modeling setup on the third song that you looked at him? I know what you mean. This Where's this conversation going? You're absolutely right. They're going to demonetize me again, and this time it'll be for a good reason. Exactly. Oh, you sat up close. Okie dokie then. Son of a gun. Aw. Aw. He certainly had a charisma. He had that twinkle in his eye. I have to did I tell you that I met John Kennedy, Jack Kennedy, many, many years ago, clearly. Yes, back to the cooking topic. Yes, his eyes were absolutely incredible. Yeah, there's just, I mean, they either have it or they don't. You shook Bobby Kennedy's hand. Well, I mean, I'm not going back there again. I was going to, but I'm not. I'm not. It could have been a whole lot worse. JFK was an interesting guy. I mean, he had a charisma that was unbelievable. He's not aging. If he looked at you, and I was clearly very young at the time, If he looked at you, he made you feel, there could have been hundreds of people in the room. Exactly. He just stood there and he was looking straight into my eyes. And you know when somebody looks at you and it's almost like staring into such a bright light that you have to turn away? It was as if there was nobody else in the room. Of course, I never took the back stairs in the White House. Yeah. Yep. It's Yeah, this is definitely getting to be a rowdy group in its old age. No more about the Vitamix? Okay. I thought we stopped talking about that. How did I meet him? Well, he came into the city for some event. I forgot what it was. That was when I was working at Sotheby's. What? What? What did I just miss? Oh, that is hilarious, Kathy. You really sort of had me, you sent me astray on that one. Okay. Kathy is definitely in rare form tonight. Absolutely true. Oh, hi, Kathy. Yeah, it's a fun but raunchy night. Way too funny. Exactly. Exactly. That's hilarious. Those who talk, I can attest to that. Back to JFK. So again, I mean, he just stopped to talk to me, and there were a whole group of people, and it just, oh, I know, oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, yeah, that no, that kind of, yeah, that kind of took me by surprise too, because I wasn't sure where that was headed, but it was headed in an interesting and possibly very truthful. Any dating chats? What do you mean, any dating chats? Was he having an event? He was going to something in the city at that, but they always were. I mean, I saw his whole family. Well, his brothers certainly, Teddy and Bobby back in the day. And also, when I worked at Sotheby's, the early time that I worked there, we're doing site messages or massages. What did I see there? Night, Sandy. Ah, my dating site messages. Oh, yeah, there really was nothing new and exciting on that except for the guy who asked me if I wanted to take it to the next level, but I wasn't quite sure what level that was. JFK. Yeah, nothing much more to tell because I never took it any further than that. I was at the time very much involved with my uh we I don't remember if I was seeing him, if I was married to him. Um but I was not Yeah. He was very, very handsome. He had a kind of square face. He was just very, you know what it was? He was, I thought he was the best looking one of them all, but in a funny kind of way. I think if one went to traditional handsome looks, Ted Kennedy was probably better looking, but there was just something about him. There was a twinkle in his eyes that it was electric. It really was. I missed something. Charisma. The charisma was, it was unbelievable. It really was. Yeah. Not Ted. No, but Ted was a good looking, when he was young, he was a really good looking young man. He really was. I don't say that he had the charisma, but he was a handsome man. But then again, their father was a good looking man too when he was younger. A lot of women saw that twinkle. They sure did. They saw lots of twinkle. Yeah. Yep. There was a lot of that. I remember in those years, in the, the years of his presidency. Yes, absolutely true. She sure did. Yep. She saw both of them. I know. Yeah, that had to be difficult for her. But then again, look at the family she grew up in. Her father was, certainly had his share of other women. Oh, you're absolutely right. John was gorgeous. He really was a gorgeous man. But with all that he was gorgeous, he still didn't have his father's charisma. He didn't have that twinkle. It wasn't the same. There was just something about it. You did? Yeah. It was interesting. When my husband he was an editor at Good Housekeeping magazine back in the day. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Templesman. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah. And you ran into him? Yes, he was. He was very good to her. And she seemed to really rely on him. She seemed to really be comfortable with him. I know. Okay. Too many coincidences. Well, I think that family there was like a curse on that family. Yes, that is sad. Yeah. Yeah. It was really very sad. Another storm coming. Very nice. They did have a lot of heartache. So they had a lot of good things come into their world and a lot of heartache. So what's my surprise? You still want to, it's not a big deal. Honestly, it's not a big deal. It's actually a very little deal. And maybe nobody will think it's a good idea but me. It's very possible. I just thought it was a cute idea, so There are so many things we never know the truth about. Yeah, just something that I should not have even mentioned it, because when I do, you may say, nah, that's not a good idea. So let me leave it alone until I'm ready to talk about it and show it to you so you can decide whether it was a good idea. No, I didn't. I had physical therapy yesterday and I have it again on Friday. So twice a week is the schedule that I've been on. I have a group of friends here and we do what friends do. We talk to each other. So it's hard for some people too. It really is. A good cream blush. I love, absolutely love the orangey tone. Yes, there's an orangey tone in the Laura Geller Beach Tint Souffle, Simmer Souffle, I forgot what it's called. Summer Souffle, something like that. Um, so I think, yeah, they have a very pretty orangey color, actually. I know. Do they turn pinkish on you? I don't know why it was in your recommendations. There are a lot of things in my recommendations, and you can choose to watch it or not watch it. You know, that's the wonderful thing about YouTube and anything else available to us. We can choose to participate or not. Let's not, let's not get nasty. This is actually a very lovely corner of this universe. So you really ought to take a look at those colors in the. I'll try to show it in a video in the next day or two. Does it? It depends with me on the nude lipstick. There are many different ones. There is one in the liquid form that I had gotten in that kit from Ulta just around the holidays. Nick, I really, I don't want to be rude to you, so I'm going to ask you to please be nice to my guests, or just, find a place that you'll be happier visiting. If you use a primer, it won't turn a color on you. That's very possible. That is definitely possible, but things react differently with our skin tones. Um, are you laughing or are you crying? I don't know what you're doing. I really don't. Oh, okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Okay, done. All right. I tried to be nice, but you can only go so far before it becomes really uncomfortable for everybody in the group. Yeah. I hate to do that because I like to give people a chance to prove that they're nicer than they might come in appearing to be, but it is what it is. So, yeah, I know. I don't know why people do that. I really don't. There's just no need for it. I think so too. I pray that we did. I really much. I really do pray that we did. That would be a gift. You're talking about on New Year's Eve? Yeah. Mm. My skin tone also takes yellow base. Yeah, it was me. I did it. Yeah, Stephen. Yeah. Oh, yes, he was a doll. He really was a doll. He was very helpful. He really was. He was sort of a voice of reason, which I thought was nice. And yeah, I have not been in touch with, nor have I heard from that guy again. Nope, never heard from him again. I wonder if there are. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a full moon? I think there is. There still a full moon? You can wrap. That's really nice to be able to do, but not necessarily here. It would be awkward to come to a group of strangers, even with the best of intentions. That's absolutely true. It is hard. It is hard. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, yeah. You think? Everybody is welcome here as long as you play nice, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Has anybody ever had the experience of feeling as if sometimes you are so tired? Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, I like this one too. This one is actually a Marinesse Minecraft. It popped up in your recommended list. Yeah, I've been hearing that it does. A lot of things pop up in my suggested list too. And sometimes I really enjoy them, and it's something that's brand new to me that I would otherwise not have found. And sometimes it's just not for me. So only you can determine what is for you and what makes you happy. So that is the story. Yeah, this one, it's interesting. Let me see if I can. I have to move a little bit to reach it. Just bear with me for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Oh, that's so nice of you to say. Okay. Okay, this is the lipstick that I'm talking about. I thought it was such an interesting way that they have it in the tube here. Minecraft is a game of survival. Ah, my son used to love to play all kinds of games. Take a look at this. It's very, very, very creamy. Oops. Pretty color, isn't it? It's it's called Stiletto. Stiletto. It is French Kiss Lip Cocktail, and the color is Stiletto. Yeah, I really do like it. And this time for the middle, I did not use the Love Me Do, but I used 205 Champagne on Ice, and believe it or not, it's Revlon. So this is the color I use in the middle. No blue. This is not a blue red. It's a red red. Yeah, that happens sometimes. A weird channel will pop up, and you know, you just go back to the things that you love. That's where you should be. So yeah, it's really, really pretty. This is another one that I use quite often. I was going to ask a question. The Honey Fizz. This does have the same look as the Honey Fizz, but it's not. This is Marinesse Glossy Kiss is what it's called. And this is also a very pretty red. It's a real corally red. These are colors I never used to... This is really funny. I was going to tell you the color. You're a boy? I know, of course. Of course you're not interested in makeup. Of course, that's the way it goes. That's why they have so many things in the world, because people are different and they have different interests. And you should enjoy the ones that you enjoy. I was going to tell you, this is hilarious, because very often they have the color name here. So I was going to tell you the color here is twist, but no, it meant to twist the thing. Hilarious. The color is Quick Kiss on this one. So Quick Kiss on this one, it's Stiletto on the other one. Yeah. But these are all good. They're really nice and creamy, and I like that. And that is all that I wore today, except for the liner. And the liner was Plush Plum today. But it's only because it happened to be there. I use whatever it is. Exactly. That's really funny. It is interesting, come to think of it, the things that pop up in our suggested videos. Because I have to tell you, for me, sometimes something that I have been interested in, the liner, the lip liner, or the eyeliner? The lip liner? Not me. The lip liner, yeah. It's Jordana. And as I say, it's called Plush Plum. The interesting thing is, and anybody who follows me knows this, I don't spend a lot of money. Oh, he's a rapper. The eyeliner. The eyeliner is a blue. Which blue was it? Oh, actually, it was a Marinesse blue. It was. I don't remember the name of the color. You're late, but you're here. So that's all that counts, isn't it? Yeah, the Marinesse is wonderful. I discovered it over a year ago, quite by accident, and it's my go-to for so many things at this point. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite brands. Good to see you, Gina. I need hand cream. My hands are so dry. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we were just talking about the lipstick. It is a really nice lipstick, great company. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. What did you miss? Well, you're going to have to catch up because you missed over an hour, so there's been a lot. No, which one is the ordinary founder? Yes, I'm sure it is boring for you. Take care, go back and do something you enjoy. Bye-bye. Um, Brandon? No, what about, don't talk like what? Kiko? I have not. What did he do? Have to leave the party? Yeah. Have a good night. Have wonderful dreams, Shar. I want everybody to be happy. I really do. I think everybody's at a different stage of their development, and everybody is learning lessons that they want to learn. Yeah, Miraness is Australian, but the company, they really care about their products. They have really good quality products, and I'm just thrilled with them. As I say, I think it's time for them to hire me as a spokesperson because I've been talking about them for such a long time for nothing. Not the first time you've been called boring. Well, I mean, how could we not bore him? My God, can you just imagine if you were a young guy and all of a sudden you walked into your mother's room when she's sitting and talking to her friends, and all you want to be doing is playing some video games? Of course he's bored. He's entitled. It is what it is. Yeah, but he didn't know that because he walked in. You know what it's like? It's like he walked through. Oh, the founder of The Ordinary committed suicide? Another one? Oh my God. No, it's a little bit like walking through a time warp, and you find yourself in a whole different time and place. I think that's what it's like sometimes. Wander into a space where they didn't expect to be. That's it. I'm always saddened by people who take their own lives and who feel that whatever the problem that they're suffering is so all encompassing and so irretrievably problematic. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but right, I think it has nothing to do with one's intelligence. I think it's just I think it's just, you know, when somebody feels alienated. You use what? The ordinary products? I have to tell you, I got really depressed earlier today. Arlen? No, no, absolutely. Mental illness is no joke. It's really sad. Yeah, that's too bad. It really is. I was reading, was it on Palm Springs Cindy's? I forgot whose channel it was on. They were talking about what was her name? Boom Cosmetics. Joseph's. Is it Cindy Joseph's? Candy Joseph's? Cindy Joseph's? That she had died. Was anybody aware of that? And then I think it was Barb who mentioned that she died very quickly. She died of a sarcoma. My heart absolutely got caught in my chest. Cindy Joseph, that woman who was a model who created the that cosmetic line. But when Barb said she died and she died quickly and she died of a sarcoma, I was like, oh God. Oh, I don't know. Boom, exactly. Yeah, no, Barb had mentioned that it was a sarcoma, and that sort of took me back a little bit because I have to tell you, quite honestly, more often than not, I don't think about it anymore. I just don't. I'm like, that was part of my life, and it's over, and I'm on to something better. Who put you down? What is it? Yeah, it really. No, I didn't see his comment. What did he say? I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I guess the comments were going by too fast. I missed some of them. Let me go back and see if I can find it. He, what? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh, you just cannot take anything like that seriously. That's a childish thing to say. That really is no, that's a childish thing to say. When people say things like that, you have to understand that it says much more about them than it does about you. No, no, no. Don't take it in. Don't don't make it part of you, Army. Don't do it. I can't find the comment. I'm looking for it, but I can't find it. I really can't find it. So all I'm going to say to you again, what? Don't subscribe to, wait a minute. Oh, is this it again? That's all it was. You just cannot take seriously that which is not to be taken seriously. Okay. All right, this is it. I have deleted the message and it's not going to show up anymore. I always try to give it out. That's it. It's finished. It's finished. And I'm sorry that he made you feel bad. And nobody's going to listen anyway. Nobody's going to listen. And once again, if somebody does that to you in the future, just remember it speaks volumes about them. You should not go. You absolutely should not go. You should just relax. He's gone. It's been taken care of. So just, no, no, no. What? You got bullied in school? That is a terrible, terrible feeling. Anybody who's gotten bullied knows it's a terrible feeling. No, you're in a safe place here, so just relax. No, 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 don't you, no, you can't do that. Mm-mm. You can't, don't do that. Don't let it get to you. Just don't let it get to you. This is a person who came in here, but quite by accident. He didn't want to be here. He is probably very, very young. Then he said, your channel sucks. Do you think that he knows your channel? I mean, don't be silly. There are people who come in here sometimes and they'll say things to me like, how old are you, 110? you you know, you can't. Exactly. Exactly. He's commented on it before. But once again, you're not hearing what I'm saying to you. It says more about him than it says about you. And it really is true. The best revenge in life for anybody who has ever made you feel less than is to be successful. You gave me a shout out 2 weeks ago and he spammed it. Yeah, ignore him. Ignore him. It's silly. It's really silly. There are so many people out there who can hurt us if we let them. Don't let them. There used to be many, many years ago, long before your time, I'm sure, there used to be a commercial on television. It was about some kind of toothpaste. Maybe one of the ladies can tell me which one. I don't remember which one. But yeah, right. Uh, wow. Um, there used to be a commercial on about toothpaste. And what they did was they would throw something and there was like this plexiglass wall. So nothing could get past the plexiglass wall. And the person behind the plexiglass could not be harmed by anything that anybody was throwing at that wall. Just anytime somebody tries to hurt you, picture yourself with a sheet of plexiglass in front of you. Well, I'm glad you're able to kid. That's really good. So just relax and just enjoy yourself in whatever way works for you. You know, whatever makes you happy, and don't let those people get to you, because then they win. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you are, but please don't let him get to you. I really mean that. Oh, Cindy died at 67. Yeah, she was such a pretty woman. She really was. And here she was having this second career. Okay, take care. Have a really good night if you are in fact planning on going to sleep. So, yeah, I think it's actually getting to be about the time that I should be ending this for tonight anyway. And I will see you all again tomorrow. Tomorrow might be potato soup day. Good night. I'm still waiting for one picture to be fixed. And thank you so much. Take care. I feel the same way. Was she a makeup artist? I think, I think, was she? I think she might have been. I think she might have been. Yeah. Okay. We don't have to be rivals. You can be my friend even if you have twice as many subs as I have. How do you like that? Okay. Take care, everybody. And I will see you. And it's great spending the time with you. One of these days, I swear to God, I'm going to sing that song, the Carol Burnett song. Take care. Bye-bye. It takes time, by the way, to get the subs. It really, really takes time. I remember when I came on and I said, I think I had 187 subs. And somebody said to me, that means 187 people are interested in what you have to say. Exactly. Good night, everybody. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye. Yes, by all means. That's great. Good for you. That's terrific. Okay. Bye-bye.